somewhere awesome.
We're in Jamaica.
Which is always great.
But two, we are right now in the Sandals lounge at the Montego Airport because we are about to get our transfer to Sandals Royal Plantation.
That's right.
We are here, we're doing it, and I am so pumped.
As Anakin Skywalker once said, here's where the fun begins. Because we had just done a bunch of hurdle clearing to get to this point. Not that there was anything crazy, but there was some extra requirements, especially right now with COVID going on.
We flew from Miami here to Montego Bay. Both airports were handling it really well, made the process as easy as possible. Just a lot of extra hoops to jump through, but we are through the hoops.
That's right.
We are on the other side, and it's gonna be so much fun.
We are staying at Royal Plantation for 3 nights. This is the most exclusive Sandals resort you can have. It's inclusive, all inclusive, but it's very exclusive too, because it is very premier. It is one of the smallest resorts, it's only less than 75 rooms.
Right.
Every room is a suite, every room is ocean view, every room is butler service. This is like the top-notch level.
Yeah,
of Sandals.
it's kind of like the most luxurious thing like I think we've ever done. So
Sort of a big deal.
it is a big deal.
For Sandals Royal Plantation.
That's
Sandals
us.
That's
Royal
us.
Plantation.
We gotta go. We're in the shuttle.
We're in the shuttle, we're going!
So far, private shuttle.
Ooh, I don't think it's always like this, but I think this time it's like this.
We'll take it if
Yay.
it stays like this. We'll see.
This has been like so nice and easy and pleasant so far. I love it.
Checked in and in the room.
It's so big.
It is. It's
Look,
huge.
I was back here and you couldn't even see me. Watch, I can hide. The room's so big. Ready? Oh no, where's Chelsy? Did she come? Did she make it? I'm here.
There you go.
It's so big.
Like we mentioned, every room here at this resort is a suite.
A suite with butler and hello.
Ocean view for every suite here at the resort.
This is a really awesome ocean view.
You can see the dock here. It's the scuba diving boat and the snorkeling boat docked offshore. They'll be ready for tomorrow. And this is the West Beach. And the East Beach is over there. It's all the ocean views. Coral bluffs and cliffs, and then the resort itself. This awesome old big tree that grows up around the decks and everything.
You really can't beat this view.
No. But it'd be cool at night too with the lights.
Yay! I love it! There's a couple on the beach and they're having a meal on the beach. They're sitting on little mats. Another thing that's interesting about this resort is because it's all butler, you don't check in a traditional manner. You get straight off the shuttle, your butler brings you to your room and then checks you in here.
Yeah, on a tablet. The only thing you have to do at the front lobby is provide a credit card to authorize for a incidentals hold. $400 here, but you just swipe that, it took not even 30 seconds to do that, and then did the rest here.
And within that time, while we were getting our credit card swipe, we sat on the nice little comfy couch. They asked if we wanted champagne, which we did, but it was cool that they asked us. And then they brought us here and showed us our room. And because the butler came, they showed us like special things about our room. And look, our fridge comes with stuff. Look, there's juice and Coke and beer, which we won't be having, but water and a little snack plate. It's so cool. Like, I mean, look, this is like a legit bottle of Coke. That's a huge, big bottle of Coke. And
Sizable.
It's just already here.
Yeah.
Like, it's just here waiting for us, saying like, oh yes, you're thirsty, here you go. That's awesome.
All right, so now that we're finally here and all settled in,
Yeah, we kind of need to play some catch up, right?
we filmed as much of it as we could, but of course with, going through security, going through customs, things like that, there's a lot of areas where there's no filming allowed.
So because we were flying internationally, and because of COVID and all the extra documentation that you need for that, so for example, for Jamaica, we had to show a negative COVID test reading, and we had to show a pre-registered travel authorization to come to Jamaica. We had to have those extra forms of documentation with our passports. So make sure once you print out your negative COVID test and you print out your travel authorization, and I do recommend printing it.
I was gonna say, yeah. I think you can go digital the whole way,
but you are showing it so much. Like, you are showing it at, like, I would say at least 6 or 7 different checkpoints. Just have a hard copy. I think it'll be easier on you. But just once you print that out, keep it with you the whole time until you get to Sandals.
Yes.
Because you will be showing it a lot. So because there's all that extra stuff, there's a pretty long line to check in. And also too, we had to check in person. We couldn't do online or mobile check-in, which we usually do.
Yeah.
But because you had to show those extra things, the COVID test and everything, you didn't have the option to do mobile check-in. So I think that made it even longer.
Yeah, it actually moved pretty decently quick, all things considered.
I would say definitely give yourself plenty of time right now, because there's so much extra documentation to check and mobile check-in isn't an option. Give yourself lots of time to get through that check-in line, because I mean, it was pretty tight for us. We got there about 2 hours ahead.
Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of any extra time. So definitely give yourself time during this COVID era kind of situation. But also too, just speaking to in general about how things operated, like in terms of safety in the airport, everyone was wearing a mask. That was required inside the airport. And it was required that you wear your mask throughout the duration of the flight. Nobody broke the rules.
No,
so we were good there.
Good job today, everyone.
Yeah, we didn't have to turn the plane around or anything, so all good there. Social distancing.
They had markings, when you're waiting to get on the plane, stuff like that. There was a line. Was it 6 feet apart between parties? I would say no. But was it crammed together how it normally would be? No, there was some distance there.
All things considering what's going on in the world right now, I think it all went fairly well. I think everyone was doing the best that they could. And the airport certainly was doing everything they could to keep people safe and to have things move along in a pretty quick pace.
One interesting thing was during the flight, they didn't have snacks or drinks or anything like that, but what they did pass out was a Jamaican customs form.
Yeah, which was basically the same information that we filled out on our travel authorization.
Yeah, there was part at the end that was like customs. It was the same question.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure why we had to repeat that, but just like a little tip, bring a pen for you to do that with, because American made it very clear that they weren't going to provide a pen for us. And then once we actually got to Jamaica, it seems like everything operated pretty much the same that it normally would with going through customs and things like that. There was an added step before you went through customs, which is where they asked you some health questionnaire.
Of course they did a temperature scan.
They did a temperature scan like right when you got off the plane. But other than that, then we just went through customs and it was pretty, and then you saw we went from there to the Sandals lounge, and that's where we picked up with you guys.
Yes, that Sandals lounge. I honestly, no one ever likes waiting. I could have spent some more time in that lounge. It was nice. I mean, it's nothing like
Oh, it was comfy couches.
Insane, yeah.
And
drinks, snacks. Just after all that stress, it was just nice to kind of like, okay.
You kind of remembered, like, like, it was such a long process today. Once you were there in that lounge, you kind of remembered like what you were doing. You're like, oh yes, this is like fun time we're about to have.
Nice shuttle ride, but we will say it is a long ride, at least an hour and a half to go from Montego Bay Airport here to Royal Plantation in Ocho Rios, or of course Ochi is right next door. Quick note on that, normally you could go between them. If you're here at Royal Plantation, if you're at Ochi, you can't come here. But if you're here at Royal Plantation, you can go over to Ochi and use their restaurants and stuff. They're currently closed right now. They haven't reopened yet from COVID. But with the trip, which is a nice ride, you get to see the hills and the cliffs and the water the whole way. We're driving right along the coast. It is a long ride though. And I will say, if you're prone to motion sickness, consider taking some sort of medication beforehand, because the vans and the roads and stuff, you're just kind of up and down and it's shaking and you're bumping a lot. And now, you're all caught up.
You're here. That was about like 8 hours worth of information because we have been hauling today.
Yeah.
Today was a travel day.
It was. And again, there was a lot of things to do, a lot of ducks to keep in a row, a lot of hurdles to clear, but looking back at it, it really wasn't that bad, and it's worth it.
We are here and we are excited.
And we are hungry.
Oh my goodness, we are so hungry.
We've not eaten today other than a little nice dessert from
nice
the
little
Sandals Lounge.
It was like, mine was like a ding dong and yours was like a Twinkie.
Yeah, but
they were like made in Jamaica and they tasted better than ours. Like this was no ordinary Twinkie.
Yeah.
This was a Jamaican Twinkie and it was delicious.
It was delicious.
But anyways, we are starving.
Our butler was kind enough to make us a reservation for the seafood restaurant tonight at 7 o'clock, which we will take them up on.
Yes.
But we need food now to get us through, so.
Yes, so we are going to go hunt for some food.
Something down there smells good, so.
Yes, it's like a grill going or something. Like it smells really good, and yes.
We think it might be even where we're having dinner, but it's a different menu and a different setup. I think, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, not sure.
We'll find out while we're there. Let's go eat, because I'm hungry and we're at Sandals.
Jamaica. Let's go find some food.
I'm so hungry.
And we wore paper masks for the flight, just so we could and through the airport and stuff, so that we could just dispose them. But now we're back to fun masks.
Fun, clean mask.
And my mask is brand new, and I like it because it's super big. I have a huge head, and it's very hard for me to find masks that fit. And this one does though.
And you're looking very tropical.
Yeah.
And colorful.
It works.
I like it. We are at the Royal Cafe Grill. Our room is actually right up there, which is super cool. And the beautiful view. This is the lunch menu. It only goes till 4:30 and it is 4:15 right now, so we just got in by the skin of our teeth.
Time for food.
I'm so happy.
What do we got?
Okay, got fries, which smells so good. And then a chicken Caesar wrap.
Wow, that looks really well.
That chicken looks legit.
Yeah, grilled chicken.
And they brought me ketchup without asking. It's like they know me.
And then coconut shrimp with fries and island salt and remoulade sauce.
We got the special Dawn cleaning soap water. And it's just the style of the cup. It's just blue. But doesn't it look like there's Dawn at the bottom?
Drop of Dawn and grease is gone. Yay, 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 yay.
Aw,
now the trip has begun.
You're such a precious. And finally, guys.
Coming up the stairs.
Oh my goodness.
Are you gonna go to our room with us? Do you hear it? We're in the jungle. And the frogs are letting us know it. Quite loudly, I might add.
Yeah, these are some loud frogs. But it's cool, it like fits.
Yeah, totally.
And also,
this is a pretty cool knocker.
It's a gentle knocker because if you do it like hard, it's loud. See? It's really loud.
Ah, night aesthetic. Not just for cruise lines. Look at that.
For every time.
That looks sick.
One love, 'cause we're in sandals and everything comes in a heart shape. So, we forgot to mention earlier, because this is a butler room, because all the rooms at Royal Plantation are butler rooms, we get this like little cool red phone. And the magic of the red phone is that you can communicate with your butler. And he's there now to take us to dinner.
Alright, we're here at dinner. The Royal Cafe and Grill. So here's the dinner menu, the appetizers, and the main courses. And dessert. There's a wonderful surprise with this restaurant.
Yes.
This is actually a dinner for 3.
So I think he needs a name.
Yes.
Because I think he's going to be a big part of our trip.
Sandy?
Sandy? Like, because his hair is kind of sandy color?
And it's Sandals.
Oh, Sandy the kitty. I love it.
Also, check out our view. We're up top this time. Right out to the ocean. See the water? That's the light. That was the light we showed earlier. It's down in the water.
And this is actually cool. So we mentioned that Marvin, our butler, came and got us and escorted us to dinner, and he called us right before and said, hey, I'll meet you at a room and I'll take you. And one of the reasons why he did that is because he saw there was just one more outside table left. So he went and grabbed us like a few minutes early and brought us so we wouldn't miss out on this table. And
Yes.
I'm so grateful that he did because I love eating outside.
Yes, and it feels great out right now. It's definitely like mid-70s. There's a nice breeze.
It's perfect.
It's so nice.
Like, it was a little rainy earlier, but like it feels fantastic.
They just brought us some bread and butter and a little smattering of their fish dips. Appetizers are up.
Yeah.
You have a salad?
It's a mixed grain salad with candy almonds and balsamic vin, which is my favorite dressing.
Something then. And this is the seafood bisque.
Man, yours looks so nice.
Look at that swirl, the cream there.
That's like some precision.
It's very nice.
And like a little crostini.
All right, the main courses have arrived. Chelsy went for lighter fare this evening.
Yeah,
Not
so much.
Surf and turf.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
Steak, lobster, drawn butter,
Look.
asparagus.
I don't eat them, but a couple of onion rings.
Yeah, multiple asparagus. It's like a seafood penne pasta. There's shrimp and clams and all kinds of stuff in here.
It looks really good.
It does look good. And dessert, we have a sampler.
They just gave us all of them.
It's like a lollipop cake or something like that. Like a wild berry.
This is cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake, okay.
But they did call it lollipop.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe the size? Not sure, but it is cheesecake.
Carrot cake.
And it all looks really good. I don't really like carrot cake, but I'm gonna live in this area right here.
Yeah, this is good. We never play darts, but we just saw it as we were walking out, so 3 throws each.
Well,
All right, redo.
redo. Oh, well, I hit something. It's not on the board, but I hit it. Whoa, it's so close to the middle.
It was. Unfortunately, it didn't stick. Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna do one more.
Redo.
Okay.
Wow, that was a good one.
Not bad for not doing darts ever. Okay, good. Whoa, really good. I'm not even gonna count. I'm gonna just say that you win. Are you secretly an expert dart shooter?
Check out the night aesthetic of the pool area.
It's so cool. So this is a hot tub. And it's like really long and awesome, but the light changes color. See, right now it's green and it was red just a second ago.
And then it like looks like it flows over into a round hot tub down there.
Yeah.
And then
the pool changes colors too.
which by the way, this is the only pool on property. Most Sandals have mini pools. I think technically Ochi has like 108 or something like that.
Yeah, like
next
something
door.
crazy.
But yeah, only the one here.
And it's like pretty small compared to like most Sandals pools.
But it's a small resort.
It's a very small resort.
I love the nature aspects of this resort.
Yeah.
Like, there's the pool, and it's just like these stairs built into the foliage.
I'm really excited for us to see this during the day because it seems really cool. We just got here later, so we didn't have a lot of time to explore when it was daylight. But what's really cool is that like this place feels so private. Like, I mean, we have our masks off because there's no everybody here.
Yeah.
Like, this is so cool. Like,
I mean, obviously it's a smaller and more intimate resort to begin with, but I think with COVID right now, they're just not hitting the occupancy levels they normally would.
this tree's coming out into the sidewalk. This place is like very, like, it feels like you're in like your own personal garden thing, and I like it.
Yeah, jungle by the beach.
Yeah.
We ate outside right there earlier, but I did want to show they do have indoor seating as well. So it's pretty nice in there. I'm not gonna go in and bother the patrons, but it's an option.
Okay, so we're heading back to our room. This is where we ate dinner earlier. And this is the inside that Matt briefly showed you earlier. But I wanted to point out that these are required for entry. You know, the face coverings, hand sanitizer, physical distancing, and temperature screening. And we definitely have been seeing this the entire time we've been here so far at Sandals. They haven't like specifically been like saying like, oh, make sure you wear your face covering. But I think it's just because there's so little people here.
Yeah.
Like, I've definitely been seeing people walking around wearing face coverings and stuff like that when we're around, except for like eating and everything. But anyways, so these are in the rules and stuff like that, but it seems like you can distance enough and you're outside enough where you can take these off sometimes.
Bat box. We have seen some bats already. Oh, we showed you everything at dinner. We didn't really talk about it though, how everything tasted. So I did want to tell you that. Everything was excellent. It was fantastic. It was nothing we had where we're like, ugh. And it's such an enjoyable meal. And I know if you guys watch us, you're familiar with our stuff. We obviously do a lot of cruising. We go on cruises, we do specialty restaurants. And we would say that this food was right up there with that for sure. It was definitely in that stratosphere. So
it was great.
And the service was like next level.
Yeah, I definitely no complaints. The food is coming in strong so far. So you got to see the whole gamut of the Royal Grill today. You saw lunch and you saw dinner.
Yes.
Tomorrow we'll try something else.
Something different tomorrow.
But good to know that that's a great option. Oh, and also too, I don't know if we mentioned, but the Royal Grill for lunch and dinner is casual wear. So you saw Matt wearing a t-shirt. I'm certainly not dressed up either, but you can wear t-shirt, shorts, and I think you can even wear a bathing suit there as long as you're covered up.
Yep.
So that is definitely the casual dinner option at this resort. The other locations does have like evening wear for dinner.
Okie dokie. That is going to do it for night number one. It's hard to even call it day number one.
Yeah.
We weren't here that long.
Yeah, today was definitely a whirlwind kind of day. It was mostly spent traveling, and we got here a little bit later today, which is a very busy day. So we're gonna pack it in a little bit early tonight because we're pretty tired. But we want to make sure we rest up and have a full bundle of energy tomorrow, because that's when the fun is really gonna start.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll be getting into all kinds of things. We do have a small tour tomorrow. They're gonna show us the grounds and
right. And we mentioned this in our travel prep video, but the reason why we're here is because Sandals invited us to come. So that's why we're taking a tour tomorrow. They set that up so we could take a tour of all of the grounds, and I think we're gonna meet the general manager and stuff.
yeah, we
tomorrow.
have tea. There's like a tea terrace restaurant or something here, and we're having afternoon tea tomorrow. And apparently the general manager is gonna be there as well as some other people. So
that'll be really cool. Get some like cool information, and just, you know, we definitely want to tour the property and show you guys everything during the day.
It'd be great if they could show us some rooms. We don't know.
I love it so far. Like, I love how like intimate this place is. Like, it's like, it just feels very cozy.
It does.
Like, it feels like kind of like more like a home than a resort. Like, it feels like very like there's like little beaten paths that you know about because like you've been here for forever. Everything's like the trees feel like they've been here forever. Everything's like not crowded. It just has a very like cool kind of like calming vibe to it that I really like.
The other Sandals we've been to, they're very manicured, very landscaped. I mean, done exceptionally well. This one feels more like, yeah, we built this old hotel, which I believe that is the case. This was an old hotel, and they kind of just built it into the land around it with the trees growing up, and then the cliffs and the coral bluffs and all that stuff, and have now just made it into this resort, and the whole thing just works.
I'm excited to explore more and see everything during the day, and I'm just really happy that we're here. We're gonna be here for a couple days. I feel like we get to appreciate it much more than previously when we've been at other resorts for a day pass. Like we can actually like soak it in for a few days and do everything that it has to offer. So I'm just really excited.
Stay tuned though, because we do have day 2 and day 3 on the way.
Yeah.
And hey, if you're interested in coming to Sandals here at Royal Plantation, any of the other 5 resorts in Jamaica, or any of the other ones in the Caribbean, we can make that happen for you as travel agents. Obviously, that's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
Sandals wanted us to show you this because they want you to come and have a great time yourself. We can make that happen for you. And as always, our services are completely complimentary, free to use, so you do not have to pay us. So please feel free to reach out via that travel agent information you can find at the end of the video. Once again, we hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope we'll see you back tomorrow. But until then, we'll sign off as we always do.
Happy travels from
Sandals, Royal Plantation in Ocho Rios, Jamaica.
I love Jamaica.